Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
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 Good morning. Good morning. We'll start in a couple of minutes. Okay. So in our previous class, we discussed about the first aid, particularly the first aid for burns, first degree burn, second degree burn, okay, third degree burns.
Yes, sir.
We did not start for cuts and wounds, right? So we'll start with.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a question about liver transplantation.
Sorry.
So, liver transplantation. Yesterday, I read on the Google that the liver can be transplanted because the person who is donating the liver can regenerate its own organ.
I think what we will do is, we will stick to our present lesson structure and the questions which are related a bit away from this chapter, we can discuss at the end of the class. Okay. So we'll just try because we need to cover the syllabus on time. That is also important. Okay. So for the first aid, we have covered the burns, and next we are looking at bleeding. So generally, there are some cuts and wounds. Often while playing, we get the cuts and wounds in workplaces and different places. We keep this. So one is the superficial. Okay, superficial cuts or
मेरा
wounds.
टेबल दे मेरा टेबल दे क्या उठता है क्या हो गया पढ़ ना हम हमरा हमरा इधर 50 बार हिलते हैं इधर उधर
We
हिलता
have
है कि एक
some
जगह बैठ गई तो
control.
उठ रही कैसे पढ़ा
Okay. Now
जाएगा
we need to switch off someone's one is microphone is on. Okay. So okay. So what happens is in the case of bleeding, okay. So there will be the some. It can be a superficial cut or wound. In that case, mostly simply if you just clean it, that is more than sufficient. Okay. But when it is slightly more bruised, then we need to add some kind of antiseptic cream. Okay, antiseptic cream. Okay, and apply some clean bandage. So generally for this, a lot of medical help is not required. Most of the people take care at home only. But when there is much more deeper cut, at that time there is a more loss of blood. So therefore it is more important that before you start, cleaning with water or putting antiseptic solution, all those things are secondary. First thing is that we need to stop the flow of the blood. Okay, the excess loss of the blood, so we need to apply pressure in that place. Okay, put some cotton pads or clean cloth, apply the pressure and try to stop the bleeding. Okay, so the other thing is that even if we raise that particular injured portion that is above the level of the heart, that also will help in reducing the blood flow towards that place. Okay, bleeding can be reduced. In this case, it is very important to get the as much as early the medical help. Then in the case of fracture, the fracture can be, hairline fracture or, complete dislocation of the bone. Okay. So different types of fractures are there, and sometimes there is what you say the ligament tear. Okay. Ligament is what? Ligament is the tissue that is going to join the bone to the bone. Okay, bone to bone ligament. So generally when playing cricket or something, so a lot of extra stress or something may come to a joint. So at that time what happened, the bone is not breaking, but the tissue that is connecting the bone, that will rupture. So that is a ligament tear. So the fracture here means that is a breakage or the injury to the bone itself. Okay. So in that case, the pain is very severe. Okay. One should not try to align the bone. For example, if the leg, the femur bone, the long bone, if it is broken and it dislocated, so one should not try to, acha, I will pull it and make it straight. All these kind of things one should not try. And whatever the position is there, so we have to give some support. Okay. So if there is some kind of for example in the arm region, if it is broken, the hand bone in the is broken, so apply, give some kind of cloth or something for giving the support. Okay. But from our side we should not try to try to locate it properly or something like that. Okay. If there is any kind of bleeding, we have to try to stop the bleeding. Then there is the, if there is any object that is getting into the eye. Okay. So it may be a liquid or it can be solid particle. So generally,
So,
yeah,
this ligament tear can occur like strong motion of our hand or bones, or otherwise due to pressure, lifting some heavy weight
yeah,
can
yeah,
lead.
yeah. Under those times it happens. So mostly people, even they are falling down from the vehicle, scooter or something, तो सडनली व्हाट हैपेंस इज बहुत सारा वेट या प्रेशर आपके पैर पे या जॉइंट पे या उसके ऊपर आ जाता है. At that time what is happening is your bone will not break, but the joint will face a lot of pressure at a suddenly. So at that time the bone can dislocate. So the bone is dislocating, bone is not breaking, at the joint it is dislocating. So that ligament will tear. So that is known as ligament tear. So in the case of eye, they may be the liquid or solid substance may get into the eye. So suppose whatever is getting, so first thing is that for the eye, you should wash with the water. Okay. So running water or normal water, not hot water or warm water, just regular water, flush your eyes as much as possible. Okay. So then it will not only help to remove that foreign substance, but also it will make the eye to produce more tear. So the more tears also that will form, that will also, in addition to the liquid, it also produces little bit of oil. Okay, that will also lubricate and allow to the remove the foreign particle. Okay. So if there is a solid object, so even one can try to blow some air from the mouth. No, these are small things most of the people know. Okay, thoda sa aap, but never try to use any pin or pencil or anything to remove it from the eye, because it may rupture or puncture the eyeball. That is a much more dangerous. Okay. Next is unconscious unconsciousness. Okay, person is unconscious, that is a fainting. तो सुबह में कई बच्चे नाश्ता करके नहीं आते हैं असेंबली में, तो they get fainted because their glucose levels are going down. Okay. And if it is a very warm day, then there is a high probability that they will faint. Okay. So when people are fainting, then what is important is first thing is to give them ample supply of fresh air. Okay. One should not crowd around that person. Okay. And the other thing is that if any tight thing is there, like wearing a tie or belt को जो कि tight पहने हुए हैं, So those things have to be loosened up. Okay, loosen up those kind of whatever are tightly there, and one has to try to get the medical help as soon as possible. That is what can be done here. Next is, if a person is swallowing the poison. Okay, so here the poison may be any form of drug. Okay, it may be any pharmaceutical compound, for example, sleeping pills are there, or any kind of medicines are there. So these medicines are prescribed for the patient. Okay, घर में रखा हुआ है, but if it is always advisable to keep the medicines away from the reach of the children, because the children, they can be very you never know, they may just consume that one. Okay, so this is what you can tell, that without their knowledge they have consumed this poison. Okay, so in whatever case it may be, if the person is consuming this kind of a chemical substance, okay, which is dangerous for them, then what has to be done? In the first aid, the primary thing is that if anything is there in the mouth, okay, that need to be flush out, so that further material will not go into the body. Okay, okay, mouth rinse. Okay,
Sir, vomit.
yeah, vomit is also very good thing. But it depends upon the consciousness of the person, how conscious the person is, right? So vomit is definitely very good thing, given that the person is able to take something. Okay, but generally what is told is that don't give anything to eat or drink. Okay, because there can be different kind of situation. It can be a kind of a forensic situation also, it can be kind of crime kind of a situation. Okay, if it is a crime kind of situation and the person himself is also administering something, then that person can be a problem. Okay, so from one side what can be done is that if anything is there in the mouth, that can be removed. Some small sample of whatever substance is there, okay, that can be kept for the examination by the medical or forensic persons. Okay, so that first of all the medical person can know that what kind of thing is there, based upon which they can give the treatment. Okay, so थोड़ा सा सैंपल को रखना चाहिए, and one has to try to get in touch with the whatever medical staff is there as soon as possible. If the person is choking, is unable to breathe properly, okay, give some fresh air. Okay, and generally not advisable to give anything to eat or drink. Okay, so once a person in this kind of case is fainting, okay, so some of the time they can go into coma. Okay, so at this time what they say is that don't allow the person to go into sleep. Okay, keep कुछ बात करते रहिए, हाथ पैर को हिलाते रहिए, this kind of thing. Okay, that also helps a lot. Okay, so that is about the swallowing of poison. What to do in case of the snake bite?
Sir,
Yeah.
if a person had swallowed like poison unknowingly, and if he eats something after the poison, so what should be done?
See, as I told earlier, you eat anything before the poison or after the poison. From our side, we are not, it is not advisable to give anything to eat or drink to the person. If anything is there in the mouth, that one has to try to remove it. That is there. And whatever is there presently, keep the sample so that the medical person, they can know what kind of thing it is that was consumed. Okay, based upon which the treatment can be given, because the first aid means the first help, it is not the treatment. We are not giving the treatment, we are only trying to help, so that by the time that medical help is available, that the situation can be controlled. That is all we can do. So snake bite is also not so uncommon. Okay, in there are a lot of snakes, and there are many incidences of the snake bite. So what is important is, whenever there is a snake bite, uh, whichever the part, whether it is a leg or hand, whatever is got bitten, tie something above it. Okay, we don't want, for example, this is some kind of leg. Okay, the bite is here. Okay, then you need to tie something here. Okay, tie something here so that the blood should not be, this poison should not be able to go towards the heart. Okay, कस के जो है यहाँ पे एक दो तीन जगह पे भी आप इसको बांध सकते हैं। ओके, कस के, तो इससे क्या होगा, दी वॉट एवर दिस पॉइजन इज देयर, इट विल टेक मोर टाइम टू गो टुवर्ड्स द हार्ट, because once it is reaching towards the heart, then it will really circulate very fast, right? It will be circulating very fast and it will go throughout the different organs of the body. So we don't want the poison to spread to the body. So first thing is we can do is tie something really above the one. Okay, the second one is that we can, if you are able to spot the snake. Okay, so if a person is having a smartphone, he can take a picture also, if it is possible, of course. But what is important is that you have to just to take care of two to three important features of the snake. How is the tail of the snake? Whether it is very tapered, okay, or it is broad, okay. How is the head of the snake? Okay, whether it is more triangle kind of, or it is like a broad like this. So, and what is the overall color and texture of the skin of the snake. यही दो तीन चीज केवल बोलने से most of the time the medical staff will be able to identify what kind of snake bite it is. Okay, so because most of the medical staff, they know that in this region this kind of snakes are more available, right? Most of the, so most probably इस टाइप का ही बाइट रहेगा, दो या तीन में से उनको चूज करना रहता है। तो जो एंटी वेनम दिया जाएगा, okay, anti venom injection will be given, that will be specific to that certain kind of a snake bite. Okay, so suppose if it is some kind of cobra bite versus it is a crate, so दोनों के पॉइजन में कुछ फर्क रहता है, तो उसी के बेसिस पे चूज किया जाता है कि कौन सा एंटी वेनम देना है। Okay, so it is a good thing to try to note that what is the feature of that snake. Okay, the patient has to be kept calm. Okay, ज्यादातर लोग का हार्ट फेल ही हो जाता है, इवन इफ देर इज नो पॉइजन, इफ इट इज ए नॉन पॉइजनस स्नेक आल्सो, द पेशेंट who has got this snake bite, they will die of this heart attack. सांप काट लिया, they will die simply. Okay, so that is a shock, that is they feel kind of psychological shock, that itself they will die. Okay, तो पर्सन को क्या है कि आपको ये देना है कि काम करना है, you need to calm that person. Okay, keep calm, because the more the person become agitated, the blood flow will increase, right? बीपी बढ़ेगा, बीपी बढ़ता है, ब्लड फ्लो फास्ट जाएगा, पॉइजन भी उसके साथ बहुत जल्दी बॉडी में फैल जाएगा. So it's important to keep the person calm, and whatever this region that is bitten, okay, we have to keep in such a way that the flow of the blood should be difficult towards the heart. Okay, जैसे कि पैर है, पैर में काटा, so don't allow the person to sleep. Okay, अब बहुत लोग क्या, एक तो लेट गया और पैर भी ऊपर उठा दिया, देन तो फटाफट नीचे जाएगा पॉइजन. उसको खड़े रखिए, नहीं तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा सिटिंग पोजीशन. ओके, बट नॉट स्लीपिंग पोजीशन. ओके, सो एंड ऑफ कोर्स, या.
Sir, we have heard that snake's poison is used in many medicines. So if a snake bites, so the poison can spread up to a person's heart. So when the injection is given with snake poison, then why does it does not affect a person?
एवरीथिंग इज ए डोज. ओके, बहुत कम डोज में भी पॉइजन दवाई का काम कर सकता है. ओके, और एक पर्टिकुलर डोज में एक दवाई भी जहर का काम कर सकता है. इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन द डोज. ओके, सो सेम पैरासीटामॉल इज गिवन फॉर द बुखार के लिए, बड़े बड़े लोग को देते हैं 500 mg देते हैं, ओके। लेकिन छोटे बच्चे को आप 500 mg का नहीं देते ना, बड़ा टैबलेट नहीं देते बुखार के लिए। उसके लिए क्या है, जो बॉडी वेट है उसके अनुसार कैलकुलेट करके दिया जाता है। तो उसी तरीके से जो है एनी वेनम और एनी मेडिसिन, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन द डोज, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट,
Okay, sir.
Sir, how antivenoms are made?
antivenoms are made by injecting the snake venom to the horse. Horse are naturally immune to the venom. आदमी को, गाय को, भैंस को सांप काटता है तो मर जाता है, लेकिन घोड़े को काटेगा तो घोड़ा मरता नहीं है, बिकॉज हॉर्स इज इम्यून टू द स्नेक बाइट। ऑफकोर्स इसका भी डोज रहता है। तो जो एंटी वेनम बनाया जाता है, तो वी एक्सट्रैक्ट द वेनम फ्रॉम द स्नेक एंड इंजेक्ट इट इनटू द हॉर्स, ओके। हॉर्स को इंजेक्ट कर दिए, और कुछ दिनों के वेटिंग के बाद क्या करते हैं कि इसमें से जो सीरम है वो निकाल लेते हैं, उसका ब्लड जो है सीरम निकाल के उसी में एंटीबॉडीज रहता है, ओके। These antibodies we are injecting as a antivenom, okay, that is only the antivenom. So next is what has to be done in the case of the bites and stings. So generally in the case of insects, okay, like honeybee and so on, क्या होता है कि the bites are can be very painful, okay. Even ants also, they will bite, that is also painful. So what has to be done? So if there is any sting, ये स्किन है और स्किन के आपको कुछ काला जैसा दिख रहा है, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि जो उसका जो स्टिंग है वो उधर रह गया है, ओके। एंड देयर विल बी लॉट ऑफ रेडनेस एंड इन्फ्लेमेशन अराउंड दिस रीजन, ओके। ये आपको एक छोटा काला जैसा, तिल जैसा या कुछ ऐसा आपको दिखाई देगा। सो यू कैन यूज सर्टेन क्लीन ऑब्जेक्ट्स और समथिंग टू रिमूव दिस स्टिंग, ओके। यू कैन रिमूव इट, कि एज लॉन्ग एज द स्टिंग इज देयर हियर, वो धीरे धीरे से अलग अलग एंजाइम्स और केमिकल्स रिलीज करते रहेगा और परेशान होते रहेंगे, तो इसको आप निकाल सकते हो, नो प्रॉब्लम, ओके। द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज यू कैन वॉश, सपोज इट इज देयर इन योर फीट और हैंड्स, नो, एंड दे आर वेरी डर्टी, सो यू कैन ऑलवेज क्लीन देम विथ सोप वाटर, ओके। करने के बाद यहाँ पे आइस आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो, ओके। What happens when you apply ice, that whatever the different enzymes and chemicals are there, इनका एक्टिविटी भी कम हो जाता है, ओके। क्योंकि बॉडी टेम्परेचर पे क्या होता है कि ये सभी एंजाइम्स एक्टिव रहते हैं, लेकिन जब आप आइस अप्लाई करते हो तो ये सब का एक्टिविटी कम हो जाता है। दूसरा चीज क्या है कि इधर जो नर्व्स है, ओके, जिसमें से आपको पेन का फीलिंग जा रहा है, तो ये नर्व्स में भी थोड़ा नमनेस आता है, यानी आपको उतना ज्यादा पेन का फीलिंग नहीं आएगा। आइस भी उस तरीके से हेल्पफुल रहता है। सो आइस, application of ice is very good. The other thing is that you can add some kind of alkali, okay, some kind of alkali. Generally at home baking soda रहता है, okay.
Sir, onion we can use.
Onion, I am not sure actually. I'm not sure about onion, okay, because onion has oxalic acid, but we want to actually neutralize the acid that is there here. So generally the acid that is there here is formic acid, okay. और इसी एसिड को न्यूट्रलाइज करने के लिए हम लोग एल्कली डालेंगे थोड़ा सा। तो जैसे घर में बेकिंग सोडा अगर है तो बेकिंग सोडा थोड़ा ऊपर अप्लाई कर दीजिए, जैसे मधुमक्खी का बाइट है तो ऊपर में आप डायरेक्टली बेकिंग सोडा लेके उसके ऊपर ऐसे थोड़ा अप्लाई कर दीजिए, वो इसको न्यूट्रलाइज करते रहेगा, बहुत जल्दी आराम मिलता है। जहां पे बेकिंग सोडा नहीं है तो कई बार चूना रहता है घर पे, ओके। चूना हियर इज नॉट द ड्राई क्विक लाइम, स्लेक्ड लाइम, यानी जो पान के पत्ता में जो लगा के लोग खाते हैं वो स्लेक्ड लाइम है, दैट स्लेक्ड लाइम कैन बी यूज्ड, ओके। तो थोड़ा सा, ये नहीं कि आपको इनडायरेक्टली वो स्किन को हार्म करे, उतना कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में नहीं, थोड़ा सा। कहने का मतलब है you apply some kind of alkali. नहीं तो there is something called calamine lotion. Okay, calamine lotion is also having this calcium carbonate or zinc oxide and all this kind of alkaline material. Okay, so generally doctors or something they will give this calamine solution. Most of the people will also buy for skin fairness kind of thing. इसको भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. Okay, so these are the basic things that can be done for bites and stings. And if there is a difficulty in breathing, okay, dizziness, so generally क्या होता है कि अगर एक हनी बी बाइट करता है तो उतना भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन कभी अगर ज्यादा बदमाशी कोई किया, 5-10 हनी बी बाइट एक साथ कर दिया, तो उसमें क्या होता है कि एलर्जिक रिएक्शन या हाइपर सेंसिटिव रिएक्शन हो जाता है, जिसमें कि ये अनकॉन्शियसनेस भी हो सकता है, पूरे बॉडी में रेडनेस आ सकता है. हर एक आदमी का बॉडी अलग तरीके से उसमें रिस्पॉन्ड करता है. तो ऐसे केस में क्या होता है कि आजकल तो लोग थोड़ा सर्दी खांसी में लेते हैं एंटीहिस्टामिन से, एलर्जी का जो रहता है एंटीहिस्टामिन टैबलेट्स. ओके, द मेडिकल स्टाफ आल्सो दे गिव दिस काइंड ऑफ वंस इन द केस ऑफ द एलर्जी. ओके, इमीडिएट रिलीफ के लिए. Okay, but that is not part of our first aid. These are the things, okay, that are the part of the first aid. Any doubts you have in this one?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
You can ask what.
Sir, why it is said that if we get a sting bite, like ants bites, to apply baking soda?
Yeah, the baking soda is alkaline, right? It is alkaline. It is going to neutralize the acid. Okay, it is going to neutralize the acid. So we are adding the
Okay,
alkali.
sir.
Already the acid that is there in the sting.
Wait,
Yeah.
So in case of bleeding, sir, can we use saline solution to stop the bleeding?
Saline solution will not stop the bleeding. Okay, but if you have saline at home, or you can
Sir,
prepare
to clean it.
uh, pre-made. What is it? I was not able to get clearly. What is that?
Clean it.
For cleaning purposes, yes. You
Cleaning.
can definitely you can use saline if you have. That's good, no problem. You can use normal water, जो आपका आरओ का पानी वगैरह घर पे रहता है, डेफिनेटली आप उसको यूज कर सकते हैं. ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको पानी उबाल के ठंडा करके तब उसको धोना है, ऐसा भी जरूरी नहीं है. whatever the water is coming in your tap at your home, you can use, you can wash it. ओके, क्योंकि उसके बाद आप फिर एंटीसेप्टिक क्रीम तो लगाएंगे, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ठीक है. Okay, so I will see you all in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.